What up, people? Welcome to the His House. Pretty Game. What's up? Pretty lay babes and pretty gents. If you're not a part of the Pretty Gang, then what are you honestly doing? Hit that subscribe button before you leave this video at any motherfucking time. And make sure you like if you like any part of what I'm saying. Now, I will say I'm a little bit mad right now just because I just did this motherfucking video, bro. It's what I thought. So in the process of me downloading and doing it, it disappeared. So yeah, 20 some minutes down the drain. But we're gonna try it again and we're about to see what time we're on, honestly and truthfully, and it is what it is. So let's try this again. All right, so okay, so basically, there was speculation going around that De'Ara could have a boo. Now, that speculation has been going around for quite some time, and honestly, she's really just been saying that she's single or she's dating. I would say she says she's dating, and we constantly see her with a lady with dreads, and we also see her with another young lady very frequently on trips and on vacations and on vlogs and so forth and so on. Now, one thing about it, the era has kept it very much on purpose to keep her personal life private due to her background that she had that was very public, is what I'm thinking. She hasn't really had a relationship since the Ken situation. So if she was to go public with a relationship, this would be somewhat of it coming out. Now, low key in mine, I feel like she just wasn't ready and she just wanted to make sure she had all that at her system before really moving forward in life. But yeah, I do feel like the situation with Ken is done. But RIP to that, it was cool while it lasted. And even in the midst of the Ken and the Era situation, part of me felt like I already knew that it was not going to last way before it did not last. Like everybody was surprised but me, and that's always how it is because I seem to always see the red flags before somebody else see the red flags, bro. But I get it, Do you live your life? And one thing about the Era, she is going to live her mother freaking life to the fullest. She's always got a smile on her face. She's always in a good mood. She's always making moves. She's always smiling. That's one thing I could say that she's so relatable. Despite everything, she's always that girl. And I respect her for that. She also just recently posted a vlog about her having a birthday recently. So happy belated birthday to the era. The vlog was litty. You were looking mad fire on that video from the necklace, which is dope, to the dress that was showing Bakiana. It was giving Sexiana. I love the wavy curls with that red dress. And I definitely love the Dior pink bathing suit with the bag to match. That was low key giving it to the girls and the guys. And also the silver. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite suit of them all. And you got to go out on a boat. Like, yes, I can't wait to do that one day. But yeah, like at the end of the day, her birthday seemed very litty, and she was surrounded what looked like by people that she loved and adored, or really just appreciated that day. Because let love word is a little strong, you know what I'm saying? But due to the fact that I did foresee that ending, and it probably could have saved some heartache if people actually would listen to me, um, in the end, then I feel like I just need to speak on what I see because like a lot of times people be breaking up for real, it don't really be like surprising to me, not at all. So, because I've been unseen it at the door, like years before. That's why I like doing predictions, and I try to do it as like a warning and help people out. But a lot of people ain't gonna pay attention to me, and that's cool. At the end of the day, you are the creator of your own destiny and live your own motherfucking life. And anything that I have to say in this video is just my opinion. I don't know these people personally. Haven't talked to anybody. Nobody has. I never reached out to nobody. Nobody's reached out to me to give me their statements or whatever. So what I'm basically saying, you gotta just take it with a grain of salt because it's just what I feel and what I get from people, and I just try to read the vibes in a room and just see what I see. You know what I'm saying? But as a birthday gift, and because she just had a birthday and she's such a lit person, I just have to try to look out for people like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving my interpretation, and y'all give me what y'all feel about it in the comment section down below, so we can have a conversation on it. And also, like I said, if you like any parts of the video, and feel free to subscribe because we're on a road to 1K. Yeah. All right. And you could be a part of the Per T gang. Per T. We're the pretty babes and gents. Yeah. All right. So basically, my issue is this. The error, like I said, went very hard to make sure her relationship is very private based on her previous relationship. But I really feel like that's not necessarily a necessity too much. And even with the people speculating who she was dating, she never confirmed it or denied it. Even though recently people had put in a blog that she said she been had a boo. Okay, so which one is it, dear? Which one is it? Let us know. No, I'm just playing. But she has let the lady on her video a couple times with the dreads, and that's the I think Jazz is her name. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But they said that that's the person that they allegedly think that De'Ara is maybe dating, possibly. And if you don't know, they've been on a lot of trips together, a lot of vlogs together, a lot of stuff together. Like, I mean, out of the country. So if you don't know, the main person to take out of your country with you is your boo thing for life. The main person to travel with, do things with, is your boo thing for life. Like, for real, for real. And I love to see it. But at the end of the day, this is alleged tea per tea because I don't even know these people, and they haven't confirmed for real that they're in a relationship and got anything going on. So let's be clear on that. I'm just here to speak on the red flags that I currently see, and the funny part is I don't even really know why it's a red flag that I'm seeing, and hopefully this video will get out. Because, like I said, the last one didn't. Okay, which I'm kind of upset about it. So I'm really taking this a little personal, like to get it out. But maybe I just should have, maybe I ran my mouth a little bit too much in there, apparently. Okay, so I'm going to try not to this video. Because I did get some per tea in there, but I may not give it this video. Okay, so look, all I'm going to say is comment section. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you comment down below. Per tea. All right, so yeah. Let's see. So basically, it was surprising for me to see this tea due to the fact that she goes to great lengths to keep her boo off the camera, even though for her birthday celebration, Jazz actually was front and center on the camera and had some things to say on the camera. Which, if they were considered friends, she did say friends when she addressed the situation. Um, it was giving me very much that Jazz is like comfortable, being on the camera. So at the end of the day, to me, it don't give me vibes like she is actually in a relationship with Jazz. Because if you don't know, the word on the street was that she allegedly had talked to Jazz through a mutual friend that was dating Jazz prior. And then they fell out, and then her and Jazz got closer. That was alleged tea. But that's not what was confirmed on her end. It was confirmed on the ex's end. Okay. So I don't really know how that true, whatever that is or whatever. R.I.P. to Dear and Ken. But what I will say is this. I don't feel like they're together because even if they were, like, they don't give me that vibe, and that's just my opinion. They could very much be together right now, but they don't give me that vibe, and that's partially of what I'm speaking on, but it's also giving me like, it don't give me that vibe. So Derek could have a whole nother relationship somewhere else. Now she did give me the vibe that it could be somebody else unless her person is a Lash Tech. Now Lash Tech, I'm thinking could be the other chick that be with them all the time, or she said it was a trainer. I don't remember which one I heard. I also think I remember hearing trainer, but I don't get that she's dating any one of those ladies. And maybe that was her way to keep people out of her business, have people thinking she's dating somebody when she wasn't. But she did give a little pretty on one of her videos, and she said that her lash tech had bought her a couple gifts. I don't know who her lash tech is. If you know, that may be per of who it actually could be, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't get the chemistry from her and her boo. But if she get it, that's all that really matter, right? But at the end of the day, the reason I'm speaking on this because so many people are saying that it's Jazz that she's dating, and that the girl with the dreads is the person she's dating, and that's who we see on the blog so frequently. We know that she, I feel like, identifies like as a stud, and so it would make sense for her to be dating a female. But to me, it's so weird, and y'all probably think I'm crazy for saying this. The red flag was, it seems to me like she would be more so dating the girl that's the third leg, that may be the trainer or the one that's always with them, opposed to the era. Like I see more chemistry with them. And y'all maybe say, yeah, 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 that's her cousin. That's such a look here. I can tell you that you my cousin Sue or my Uncle Joe Lou. Like, you gonna believe what I tell you, right? But if I didn't go to the family reunions with y'all growing up, this and that, it's like, do you really know? And at the end of the day, like Kevin Gates said, he down for the cousins. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it very could well much be. But at the end of the day, I don't know no cousin, no friend that I have to have around me like them. Even when Jazz and De'Ara together, usually the other girl is there too. Excuse me, I don't know her name. Like, and also on trips to out of the country, you mean your cousin is there or your best friend is there? Because it don't give me that De'Ara is that friendly with the other girl. I just think she's cool with her because they asked much to the party, and because she's cool with Jazz. And I think she introduced them to Jazz. But at the end of the day, it's giving me very much they could be a team trying to get on the scene in the YouTube community through the era. And it's like, I'm gonna tell you what to say. I'm gonna tell you what to do, allegedly, and you we gonna work this thing out. And I'm here because I'm like, why else would she be there? Because baby, the last thing I want on my romantic trip to Thailand, China, or out the country is a third leg. Like, I'm real weird to where I don't even want nobody in the house with me when I'm doing the do. You know what I'm saying? Let alone in the next room while I'm out of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is she gonna be doing actually? And it because that's why I was wondering if they was a throuple. Now, throuple, okay, but couple is confusing to me because there's always that third person there. And let's just say, okay, the error is taking a little bit too long to get ready, or this and this and that. Who's to say that if Jazz is in a relationship with the other girl, that they couldn't sneak out and have some alone time? You know what I'm saying? To be honest, that would be very much possible, and nobody would know the difference because allegedly they're cousins or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they very well could be cousins. All I'm saying is it don't really give me cousin vibes because they're always laughing, they're always talking. Like I said, I feel like they're closer than the era and dreads. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's like if I'm on a trip, right? You need to experience a trip with your significant other, the person that you really, really, really cut for. And the last thing you want is somebody tagging along if there's a romantic thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Because when nobody's around, a lot more can pop off. So the fact that somebody's always around, that's what's giving me is not a relationship. If you feel me. And on top of that, it may be a relationship, but not with who you think is with. If you feel me. Okay, per T. So all I'm saying is, it could also be a situation like you thinking that Jazz is this person, Jazz is one way, this Jazz is that. But let's say she got somebody in her ear telling her what to do, what to say, what gifts to give, what trips to take, what, like, a coach or something. That's what it's also giving me because maybe she need that other person around. Because it don't give me like, oh, boo, I want to take a trip with you to China or to Thailand, but okay, let's bring such and such and such, such and such. Like, that's like the last thing I'm gonna think of when I want like a private getaway on an island in the beach in my bikini, is to have some other woman there. So I don't know if it's really giving what it needs to give as far as her being locked in with Jazz or Dreads, because if they were so locked in, you wouldn't really need a person all the way around. And before you really get locked in or tagged in, if that is your person or her person, make sure y'all have some alone time where it's just y'all around. And the fact that y'all can't have alone time with just y'all around makes me wonder why. Is it a plot going on behind the scenes? Is it more per T between the two that meets the eye? Let us know. Or is it just nothing there altogether and it's just a sham and y'all trying to let people believe that y'all in a whole relationship when the whole time y'all just laughing at everybody because y'all not in a relationship because it's not giving me that. So that's basically all I had to say as far as red flags. And like I said, I'm very surprised that I was able to see that because she's trying to keep her relationship very, very private. And for the most part, I feel like she has succeeded in that area. But at the end of the day, maybe I'm tripping because at the end of the day, if I was a social media person that I don't want people in my business, because if you don't know, the last relationship was probably embarrassing just for the fact that it was so public and it was out there and then it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things I would probably want is to keep my relationship off. But maybe she just also wanted to play a game with people who were in her business, and the whole time she got somebody else behind the scene, but we are thinking that it's somebody else and people are thinking that it's such and such people when it's not actually them at all. Her person has been behind the scenes the whole time and is behind the scene the whole time, and she gonna pop out with it when she feel like popping out with it. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with her. And if she's happy with whoever she's with, I don't personally think it's Jazz unless it's a throuple, but or maybe a throuple that she don't know about. But it could be somebody else in the background, which makes more sense to me. And I do feel like it could be a female because the last text situation with gifts was brought up. So y'all let me know. So at the end of the day, that's just my viewpoint, my opinion on the situation. But y'all let me know. Thank you for making it this far. Y'all don't gotta go home, but it's time for me to roll up after his house at this moment. Leave your comments down below so we can talk about them at another time. Like the video if you liked any parts, and subscribe. Yeah.